So, you want to get a disc golf sponsorship. I mean, isn't it the dream? Getting picked up by one of your favorite brands and getting to be teammates with some of your favorite pros? It's easily the #1 question that I get asked on this channel, and since it's sponsorship season, I'm going to share with you the 3 main ways to get your first disc golf sponsorship. After I discuss the 3 main ways, I'm going to give you the best tip on how to get sponsored, so make sure you stay tuned until the very end. Speaking of tuning in, we've now got over 400 subscribers on YouTube, so if you're liking this channel, if you're liking the content, please make sure you like and subscribe. All right, let's get into the 3 main ways to get yourself a disc golf sponsorship. The first way we're going to discuss on how to get sponsored is probably the most obvious. That's to be really good at disc golf. Now, it's not just about being good, it's about playing at really big tournaments and doing well at those tournaments. Think about those big A tiers or those Q series tournaments that might be around in your area. Obviously, the way to get better at disc golf is, well, to practice daily and work on those weaknesses. For me, it's putting. Make sure you have a complete game, including backhand, forehand, approach shots, putting, you name it. You want to have a complete game if you're going to impress some of these people. Part of that is a strong mental game as well too. Don't sleep on that. Being able to compete well under pressure is an amazing skill. The second way to get sponsored is through community engagement. Run leagues, run putting events, run tournaments, get out there into the community and share your love of the sport. Do your best to include everybody that you can. Make sure everybody's having a fun time while doing it. Be sure to use all that amazing disc golf knowledge that you have from watching YouTube videos and playing in tournaments and playing in leagues and sharing it with the new people that are joining our sport. Look for fun and innovative ways to get the community involved in disc golf. Think about setting up a basket at a fair, a farmer's market, or a local event just to get discs into people's hands. The third way to get sponsored is to become a content creator. Making videos nowadays is easier than ever. With amazing smartphones and a simple tripod, you can make pretty much any sort of content that you've ever seen on my channel. Videos reviewing discs, bags, equipment, courses, form reviews, you name it, you can pretty much do it, and people are going to love it. So as you can see, there's 3 main ways to get sponsored. You can be really good at disc golf, you can engage in your community, or you can be a content creator. In fact, you can do a combination of all 3 of those things to be very successful. However, if you don't do this one thing, you're never going to really stand out, and it might be difficult for you to find a sponsorship. That one thing is to brand yourself. In order to stand out in today's world, you gotta be unique, you gotta be you have to stand out. You see, sponsorship is a 2-way street. You need to provide a value to the sponsor in order for them to recognize you and provide you with value as well too. So typically in these situations, you're playing really well and so you're getting noticed, you're a community member so you're spreading the love of the brand around, or you're making content on that brand so it's getting seen by thousands of people. That's the value that you're bringing. What the sponsor might bring you is bonuses for placement, disc allotments, free gear, you name it. So the best way to bring added value to the sponsorships and to get noticed by those companies is to brand yourself. Once folks start to recognize you with the brand or the brand with yourself and the types of media that you're presenting, that's the value added. You're going to be super successful if you can properly brand and market yourself. The best way to do that is to be unique. It's to be you. Just be personal and be personable. Be candid with your audience and be attentive as well too. Make sure you're replying to comments and engaging with your community members. Now the last piece of advice I'm going to give you, consider it a bonus tip, is to learn how to accept no as an answer. There have been countless times that I've reached out to companies looking for sponsorship opportunities, providing them with a valuable package, and yet they still say no. That could be for many reasons. Maybe things don't align properly, maybe they just don't have the budget anymore. Either way, get used to hearing the word no, but try not to take it personally. Remember, there's great value in what you're going to be providing these folks, and so they eventually will want to work with you. You just might need to do a little bit more practice. Okay folks, we went over the 3 ways to get sponsored. I hope you learned something new. Remember to be unique, stand out, be yourself, and be ready to take no for an answer. Until next time, get out and throw.